My name is Philip Dozen. My in-game name is ImperialHal, and I main Wraith for Apex Legends.
My name is Jordan Wolf. I go by Reps in-game, and I'm a professional Apex Legends player for TSM, and I play Watson right now.
I'm Mac Beckwith. My in-game name is Albralelie, and I play Pathfinder for TSM. I was playing Blackout initially, and then my friends told me that this game just kind of came out of nowhere, released, you know, no one really, they didn't announce it or anything, it just kind of came out. Yeah. So I tried it out. I really liked the movement, I loved the gunplay, and then I just went from there, just played every single day.
Same thing for me. I just fell in love with the gunplay, especially the movement, because when I first played Apex, I mained Bangalore, and she had a 40% movement speed buff on her passive when you'd get shot at, and you could just fly at people, and I really loved doing that.
It's kind of the same thing that with Mac. I was playing Fortnite before Apex, so as soon as Apex came out, I instantly tried Apex, and I really liked the game, but I didn't really like Fortnite, so I decided to instantly switch. So that's how I started playing Apex.
When I first started, I was just playing pubs all day, like with just streaming it with my friends, and I would go on like literally 30 win streaks in a row, like at the start of the game. And I don't know, I thought I was really good at the game, and I loved the game, so I just started getting the competitive scene, doing scrims.
None of my friends were ever really like Battle Royale players, so I was always a solo player. Like in every BR I played, I was a solo squads player. So when I came to Apex, it just kind of like, I don't know, I just grinded pubs every day. I tried to scrim, but like every team that I would get on, my teammates just didn't know what they were doing. Yeah, it was like I had to play for like 3 people essentially. It was pretty rough.
Yeah, and for me, like I said, I really liked the game, and I was already like a pro for other games before that, before Apex. So I was trying to look for a game that I could like stick on, and as soon as I started playing Apex, I loved like how the gunplay felt. I liked the movement and just like the sci-fi feel. So I knew the game was, you know, perfect for me.
Cracked the bat.
Another guy here. I cracked 2 of them.
Oh, let's go!
Nice. Crawling. Okay, we like. Did you kill a lifeline?
Down. No, I got the guy that
okay,
dropped
when
out.
he's down the lifeline, let me execute.
Lifeline's down.
Okay, I'm executing him. Hold on. I need the honors to do this. Okay, let me do this. Don't kill him yet. Don't kill him. I need to execute his fucking.
Okay, go for it.
I'm going for it. Bitch. Whoa!
I think my biggest strength is like keeping us composed and together, like on the same page, making sure we're making the right plays, and yeah, basically just keeping our composure in the matches.
Yeah, I agree with that. With Jordan, like keeps all of us, or keeps me and Mac in line.
Yeah, I keep him in check.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically.
I'm just really aggressive. Like I'm good at being aggressive. Like I try to get picks at the start of fights to like give us a number advantage as quickly as I can. Yeah. And that's generally what I'm good at.
I think my best strength is like my decisiveness, I guess, or my timing on like when to do something and when not to.
Yeah.
Especially, you know, like he's the IGL, like the main IGL, but when we have to do like, you know, make a split-second decision, I'm usually the one that does that.
Yeah, because I mean, for a good team, you need both of your guys providing input to your IGL, but you can't have 3 people leading, and then you're just gonna get like, oh, I don't want to do your play, I want to do this play. Like you got to have one guy that gives that decisive, yes, we're doing this. In competitive, we're really passive, and we try to only take smart fights that we know like we can win, and we won't get third-partied out of it. But we focus on positioning and placement more than any other team, I'd say.
Yeah, I think our position, like, we sacrifice a lot of loot just so we could rotate and get spots early. Yeah. Like, we had to do that, you know, for like the most recent tournament. And it's pretty obvious, like, if you would like watch our games, and the games that we do like really bad is when we have bad loot, like really bad loot. So like especially, you know, we're used to having bad loot, which is also back to the other question, like, you know, us being so good. Everybody else kind of usually has, you know, better loot than us, but we're always like almost at the bare minimum, especially for like armor. So like if we can, you know, play at the bare minimum in terms of loot, like that separates us from everybody else because everybody else already like always has better loot. In the very beginning, joining TSM, it was something that I would never expect to happen. Like I was on Cloud 9 before, but like, you know, getting on a big org, especially like right off the bat in the game, it's like, it's perfect, you know, especially when you like believe in yourself that you're gonna put in the work. Like you're already like set up for the future. Like as soon as you get on an org, there's just, especially like TSM, and you know like you're gonna put in the work, it's like an amazing feeling because you have like all the motivation and like confidence to, you know, do all your work that you have to do. And, you know, especially signing with teammates that, you know, you played with before. Like in the very beginning, I signed with 2 other players that I've played with before in other games. So we had like all the, you know, very good chemistry and stuff. So it was a good feeling.
I was just so excited to be a part of the team because I've been following TSM since like the beginning of League of Legends days. And it was like a lifelong goal for me to join the team. And then when Hal approached me and he's like, yo, we're trying to find a new third, I was like, I'm in. I am in. I want to be a part of that.
It's always pretty much been a goal of mine too to join TSM, so when I was offered to take T-Hump's spot, I was really, really grateful.
Hal, he's very emotional with the game. Very emotional. If he dies in a really dumb way or something, we will know about it because he will be yelling.
Yeah, we will know. Yeah, I would say just Jordan's really quiet and he's like a really fair teammate. Like he doesn't like pick sides, and that's probably the best.
Would you say I'm a pretty good teammate? Like I help you in game, I give you a lot of loot, I give you all of my attachments.
Okay. I'm supposed to be talking, not you.
Those are some good qualities of me, okay?
Team player.
I'm a team player, boys. Now Mac here, he's got no off switch on the W key.
He's brainless, pretty brainless when he fights, yeah.
We do really well when I can talk to Mac and tell him what to do. Yeah. I'll be like, Mac, I need you to go kill this guy.
We navigate
and he'll go in there and he'll kill him.
Brain for him.
You tell me to kill someone, I kill them.
Yeah, basically
you need to give me permission.
He's like that robot. You just gotta.
You put commands in him, and he just.
Yeah, you just tell him to do it, and he just executing command and just does it.
Yeah, just like literally he's a Pathfinder.
So we all came together in like June 2019. At first, you know, we didn't really play much as a team. Like we didn't really know each other too well when we signed. So like we had to build that. Like we had to build that team bonding experience and, you know, get to know each other because we were just, we were all picked up as basically just really skilled solo players.
Yeah. And in the very beginning, like I said, I knew the other 2 guys, and then it came to the point where I was stuck with 2 guys that I didn't really know at all. Like I watched them before, but I'd never like really talked to these guys at all, like personally, or any other, like I've never even seen them play any other game. So it's like, it was scary at the moment for me because, you know, like I didn't have confidence in these guys because I didn't know who they were. Like I didn't know what we could have been or what we could be, and it's actually crazy that, you know, we got to this point coming from, you know, like no experience together as a team. Or
we're all very flashy with what we do, and we're all really good at what we do.
And we all like love streaming, interacting with our fans. Like
all 3 of us are just like all 3 of us are individually skilled to the point where you can just watch us and learn. I think that's like the best thing. Just watching us, you can learn so much, and we, you know, like all 3 of us, we always respond to questions about like, how, you know, tips for this and that and stuff like that. So I think that's like the biggest thing, especially not just us, but like everybody else and like in the pro scene. You know, we can teach a lot of people how, you know, how to play Apex even better than they already do.
We love you guys. We love all the fans. Thank you for supporting us.